Hello, it is time to hunt some pennies. I have been itching to hunt some pennies since the last box I had was uncirculated. I cut the top, haven't looked in yet, so let's peek in and see if these are circulated or not. Hopefully I can hunt these. And yes, we have some pennies here. We have a hunt. And it looks like we've got some older copper on the outside of some of these, so that is nice. Nice to see. Hopefully that's a good sign for the box. And hopefully we find some really cool stuff in here. So yeah, let's get into this box of pennies and see what we got. Intro, take 473. Cue music. Cue coins.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Now pick them up. I'm not rich. Roll number 8, and I've got a wheat cent find here. Is it on the camera? No, wheat cent right here. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. 1948 out of Denver. Nice. That's our first wheat cent find. It is a 40s. Very cool. So, oh wait, we got another find in this roll here. 2006 Canadian. There we go. 2 finds in this roll. Roll number 11. We've come across our second wheat cent so far. This one is a pretty rough on the back. That is a 1947 out of Philly. There we go. That is another wheat cent. Roll 26. Got another wheat cent here. Let's take a look and see what year. Is that a 1947 it looks like? Got a bunch of gunk on it. Let me clean that off and see what I can see. Well, most of that junk came off pretty quickly, and that is a 1957 out of Denver. A little beat up, a little gunky, but that's still a wheat cent. Roll 17, I just poured it out, and I've got a wheat cent poking out here. This one is one of the best ones we found so far. Nice, pretty clean for the most part. Nice strong strikes there. Not a lot of wear, and it is a 1954 out of Denver. There we go. It's another 50s wheat cent. Roll 19. It looks like I've got a 1956 or something here. Oh, 1950. 1950 out of San Francisco. That is another wheat cent. It's going to go right in the middle here. Roll number 26. We've got 2 finds in this roll. Starting out, just one in from the end, we have a older Elizabeth II Canadian. This is a 1962. That is a young head there. And let me move this all the way over. Back towards the back here, we've got another wheat cent. So we got a Canadian and a wheat cent in this one. This wheat cent is a 1958 out of Denver. Final year of the wheat cents. Nice. 2 finds in this roll. Very cool. Roll 28. I got a couple of things here. I've got this 1984 out of Denver. And if you look around the side here, there is just some weak lettering. The L is missing in Liberty. Can I focus there? Yep, L is missing in Liberty. N is weak. The top of the G is weak here. But the rest seems okay. Just got some weak grease strike through there. There is a double die you can find on these in the date. I'm going to have to look that up and just verify. This one does not look like it, but I'm going to check it anyways. But I'm going to set that down up here. Because also in this roll, right here, I noticed we had a wheat cent. 1950 out of Philly. There we go. I think it goes there. All right, I'll put that one up there, and I'll see what I can do looking up the double die on that one, because that's not a common double die. So I got to look that one up and compare. Again, I don't think it is, but we'll find out here. Roll 29 brings us another wheat cent here. This one is pretty solid. A 1956 out of Denver. There's some repunchment marks to look for on this date. So I will check that out and let you know at the end if I do find anything. I always look up the wheat cents at the end. Any of the finds I put up here, I usually set those aside and go through them all at the end, instead of going through those as I find them. It just makes it easier for me on those. Well, let's keep going, see what else we find. Roll number 32. I poured it out and noticed something interesting back here. It looks like we've got a counterstamp on a cent. This is 1978. Looks like someone counterstamped a cigar with some smoke rings into Lincoln's mouth. And you can see on the reverse here in this area where the backside of the counterstamp has kind of smashed down on the coin. So you're going to have the um, whatever mark is pressed onto the coin, and then the damage on the reverse from the pressing from the back to get the um, design pressed into the coin. To come across some counterstamps every once in a blue moon, but there we go. That's a counterstamp coin. Very cool. Roll 34, I think. Looks like we have a dime mixed into the pennies here. It's a welcome sight. Actually getting a boost here. It's a 2000 out of Denver. Really beat up. But usually I'm losing money with the wrong denomination in the rolls, but today I gained 9 cents. Roll 36. Just poured it out. Let's see, we got a wheat cent here. How about that? That is a 1948. Cool. Goes in there somewhere. We have a second find in roll 36 here. See, this is a 1946 out of Philly. There we go. Two wheat cents in this roll. Nice, nice, nice. Roll 38. Got a wheat cent. Got another wheat cent. 1957 out of Denver. This one looks like it has a little bit of a die chip in the 5 there. 1957 is pretty common to find die chips. The BIE die chip error, die chips in the 9, the date and the mint mark and stuff like that. So not an uncommon thing to see a die chip there, but that's another wheat cent find. Roll number 44. Come across another Canadian. This is a 1976 Canadian there. This one is pretty rough, but it is our third Canadian right there. Final roll. Roll 50. Looks like we have one more wheat cent here. 1945 out of Denver. One last wheat cent to wrap up the hunt with. Very cool. We just check these last few, and yep, that is it. I'll be right back with the wrap up. Well, overall, that was a pretty fun hunt. The box was heavy Denver. Again, I don't know why I'm getting such a Denver heavy box. Probably 85 to 90% plus was Denver coins. Not that I'm complaining or anything. There was plenty of stuff to look for, plenty of errors and varieties to look for. And we did end up with 12 wheat cents overall, from 5 wheat cents from the 40s and 7 wheat cents from the 50s. We did hit the dime, so plus 10 cents there, or 9 cents there. And we did hit the 1984 with the strike through around it. Does not match up to the doubling, any doubling DDO or anything like that. It had a slight look to it, but doesn't match up to anything that is listed out there. We also hit the counter stamped a Lincoln cent there, and we had 3 Canadians. Overall, a pretty fun hunt. I do have some nice cents up here that I'm going to check against the album, and we'll be right back and see if any of those do any fills or upgrades. So looking at the wheat cents here, I have 2 I'm going to upgrade. The 1950 here is a slight bit, maybe a few grade points higher. Nice and cleaner example. I'm going to upgrade that one. Then I have this 1956 out of Denver. That one is also in much better shape, a little bit more red-brown. And because this album, I'm going to retire this album soon, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade those, and we're going to go from here. So that is it for this album. For our second book here, starting with the memorial backs, 1959, I got a pretty red example. Maybe a slightly better condition there. Gonna upgrade that one. The next up we have a 1974 out of Denver. Just a nice cleaner example. Looks a lot better surface wise. That's gonna be a nice little upgrade there. And then next, 1979 out of Denver. Just another better example than what we have in there. Going to upgrade that as well. Next up, a 1980 out of Denver, just a little bit of a cleaner example. I think I like this one a little bit better, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that one. Then 1985 out of Denver, well, not perfect. It is a lot cleaner, and this one has some unsightly spots on it. This one, I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade that just because I think it looks better overall. Then our final coin for this book, a 1988 out of Denver. You can see this one just has a bunch of spots on it and stuff. This one just is a nicer overall coin. Gonna upgrade that as well. And for our final Lincolnson album, 99 to present, there was nothing for upgrades or fills in this one. So there we go. We ended up with 8 Lincolnsons upgraded. Pretty good. Some of them were kind of borderline, but I decided to go ahead and upgrade them there just because I'm going to be retiring these albums. Maybe next time I will have some new albums, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But we shall see how things go. Do have a new nickel album though, so next nickel hunt I am going to be showing that off, so that's pretty cool, and we'll start a new album with those nickels. But anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, helps me out, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day. And I want to give a very special thank you to all the viewers who have signed up as members. Thank you very much for going above and beyond to help support the channel. I very, very much appreciate it. If anyone is interested in becoming a member, feel free to check out the link below. Again, thank you very much for your support. Well, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you click on that link right there, it'll help me out. And then I have a couple videos over here that is recommended. So if you would like to watch another one, I would definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a great day.